from the Lord, but his word is his bond. And he says, nothing can separate me from you. If you're joined to him, you are joined to him. Now, if you're enjoying sins and trying to do hot and cold at the same time, don't think that you have any part with the Lord. You got to make the final decision that I want the Lord and the Lord only. If anybody lies to you and tells you, you can keep sinning because all sins are paid for, just keep doing it. No, they're trying to get you sent to hell. Do not believe that. Because Jesus himself says, look, I've healed you. Read the story about the woman who was tossed at Jesus's feet. They were judging her. They said, look, we just caught this whoring around in the act. The sperm was still warm. We caught her. We pulled her out. We're throwing you at her feet. Now, what do you say about this woman? You can't lie. You can't lie. She has to be punished. So let's see what you say about this Jesus. And Jesus took his finger, wrote in the sand, and they all started walking away. He most likely wrote their sins or something else. But he wrote in the sand, and only she was left. And he asked her, who condemns you? Woman, where are your accusers? What happened to them? They were here a moment ago. Do you know what happened? They left. And she said, I don't know. I don't know. Where's my accusers? And he said, well, neither do I accuse you. But go and sin no more. And he told all the people this. Go and sin no more, or something worse will happen to you. Oh, do you know what that worse is? You don't want to know those problems. The worst is that you will be, first of all, separated from the Lord. Second of all, you're in danger of hellfire. So Jesus himself in the book of Revelation says, look at here. If you think that you can play with my salvation, my sacrifice that cost me absolutely everything, it was, can you imagine? We just breeze over the tale of Jesus in the Bible when he's being crucified because it's such a short chapter. They fit it all in a few sentences. They just say, look, Jesus went, he was taken in, he was accused. They said, okay, well, we're going to take you in. We're going to beat you a little. We're going to take your clothes off. We're going to strip your clothes, put on a thorn, stick you on the cross, and we're done. Your Pop-Tart takes longer to finish than that. Why wouldn't it be longer? I guess because the disciples who wrote the Bible, they weren't around. They all scattered. So they only picked up the scraps of information they could get. Surely it was something lengthy they could have talked about, but they weren't even there. So fortunately, we got people like Mel Gibson and people making movies, The Passion of the Christ, so we can see it long and drawn out, because this surely wasn't just, I'm going to beat you a little, put you on the cross. No, don't Pop-Tart this moment. Oh, let's let it soak in. Let's envision those bruises on his back.